This is my Losi trail trekker modification, which involved extending the wheelbase to fit this 1/16 scale Tamiya World War II Kubelwagen. I'll show you what I did with the suspension here. I think you can probably see that the front end is extended farther than the rear end, using some aluminum tubing extensions for the connecting arms, suspension connecting arms, and also an aluminum tube extension for the drive shaft in the front. Also, I beefed up the suspension because the body or the model itself was a lot heavier than the original trail trekker body. The suspension was sagging under the stock arrangement, so I modified the shocks with some hot racing internal spring shocks, and then in addition to that placed some springs externally over the shock itself to add even more support. The external springs are from Losi Desert Key, and I used the blue firm version. So the suspension is actually pretty stiff. These small wheels, which are the stock 1/16 scale Kubelwagen wheels, really don't have much tread. They're narrow and small in diameter, as I said, and that makes it kind of hard for the vehicle to travel in tall grass. But it climbs like a maniac as long as there's no grass in the way, because it's got a very high gear ratio worm gear drive in the differentials. The body itself is attached to the chassis with some retaining clips, and I'll show you the access to the where the battery is by removing the top on the model, which comes off easily and goes back on. It kind of snaps into position and really doesn't seem to want to fall off until you take it off. Here's what I'm talking about. I'm using a 2-cell LiPo, 350 milliamp hour battery, which in fact so much doesn't want to. There we go. This is a great improvement over the standard nickel metal hydride battery, which is 4.8 volts. This is 7.4 volts, and also is about almost double the capacity. Yet it's still pretty small. It's attached to the top of the receiver using dual lock by 3M, which is kind of an extra strong version of Velcro. I'll show you what I mean here. It just kind of pops off, and that's the combination 2.4 gigahertz receiver and speed controllers. It's strictly a brushed motor speed controller system, but there's really no point in using brushless motors in this particular application. You don't need that much power. What you need is an appropriate area to drive the vehicle in. So I connected some Losi connectors to this battery, and then to replace the battery after you've charged it, all you need to do is snap it back on to the dual lock, just like that. It kind of snaps in position, unlike Velcro. And then the top, as I said before, just kind of snaps into position also. And then it's really pretty stable, doesn't come off. Anyway, try to do some driving with my 1/16 all made of metal, just as a scale reference, and we'll see how it goes.